There are a few ways that you can get onto the local offer website. One way is by typing in the URL www.localoffer.camden.gov.uk directly into the address bar and then by clicking enter. Another easy way is by going through a search engine like Google. If you do this, all you need to do is type in Camden local offer and then click enter, and it should be the first result that appears. This is the home page. As you can see, there is lots of information, but it is split up and separated into sections to make it easier for you. Along the top, there is a search bar, which I'll tell you more about shortly. Just below, there is some key information. Firstly, about the local offer, which tells you what the local offer website is, why we have it, and how we have developed it. Along the right, there is a video, as well as useful downloads and links for more information. Feedback and you telling the council what you think is also really important. The feedback button takes you through to a page which has details about how you can feedback. If you have any questions about the local offer, have any ideas about what's missing and how it could be improved, this page tells you how you can. Some of the other pages along the top are about support for parents and young people, news, where the latest news and updates are set out, and also resources, which has useful documents and websites for your information. There are then 3 columns of information. Towards the left, there are 3 options set out by age. So for example, if I click on Preparing for Adult Life 14 to 25, I can then look on this page for further information about that age range. In the middle, information is separated by support service. If we click on any of these, it will then set out further information and also some of the local services. As an example, let's have a look at things to do. Along the middle of the page, it has some information, and towards the right there is a video and links to some of the things to do and services in Camden. If we click on View All Services for things to do, this then takes us through to a page with a range of services setting out what is available. You can scroll down to look through the services, or if you look on the right hand side, you can filter down the information by age, by language, or by postcode. On the final column on the right, it has information, advice and guidance pages about some of the key things you might have questions about or want to find out more about. As an example, if we click on the Education, Health and Care Plans page, it has information about what an Education, Health and Care Plan is, along with further information and details. Whilst we're on this page, I want to show you a couple of important features we have on the local offer to make it easier for you to read and understand any information. If you scroll to the top of the page, you'll see it says Accessibility. If you click on this, it will give you the option to make the text size bigger. So for example, like this, or even bigger, like this. I'll put it back onto normal for now. Now back on the Education, Health and Care Plan page, what you can also do is change the language. So if we scroll up to the top of the page, you will see it says Select Language. This will allow you to choose a different language and have the page translated into that language. So for example, in Bengali, or in Somali, or in over 90 other different languages, but I'll put it back onto English for now. There is also the Browse Aloud feature. This allows the text to be read out aloud or translated and read out in a different language. Let's try it. This is how it reads out.
Education, Health and Care Plans.
We can also translate the page and have that read out. Let's try it in French.
En éducation, santé et des soins EHC plan est pour les enfants et les jeunes âgés de 0 à 25.
I'll put it back onto English UK default now. So if we want to go back to the main homepage, we can just scroll up and then click on the breadcrumb trail where it says Send Local Offer, and that takes us back to the homepage. Just to show you how we can use the search bar, on the search bar, if you want to search for a word or a phrase, if you type it in here, it should bring up some options. As an example, I'll type in short breaks and then click search. This brings up some related information pages for things to do with short breaks, like this. This page has information about short breaks. Or, if I scroll back, we can see some of the services as we scroll down the page. Like I showed you before, these can also be narrowed down by the filters on the right. If you click on a service record, it has further information as well as contact details. Back on the home page, the final thing I want to show you is the What's On calendar, which is a calendar of events. If you scroll to the bottom, there is a calendar which has details about any upcoming events. So for example, on the 20th of January, there is this event, and if I click on it, I can find out more. That's a quick summary of the key features on the Local Offer website, as well as tips on how you can use it. If you have any questions or feedback, don't forget to click on the feedback tab to let us know what you think, or you can email localoffer@camden.gov.uk or mention it to a member of staff who will be able to tell you more.